Opportunity be knocking. Let motherfucking. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. All my life I was a fuck up, now I pull the truck up. Same bitch stuck up, now she wanna suck us. See me hanging out the window screaming what? No more tough luck, a different cloth is what I'm cut from. Baby, oh my lord, the cops chasing Bronson in the all-white Ford. Shit, I'm on that all-night tour. Bitch, I'm alright, but I'm off that raw. I'm in the road, dancing salsa on the top floor. You would swear I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not, Lord. Hot hoes, every city that we go singing. Heads high, kill them what they know. All I do is eat oysters and speak 6 languages and 3 voices. It's Adriatic summers on a sailboat. Don't even try to call, I'm not available for nothing. Unless it's stupid paper, hop out the Studebaker with Anita Baker. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. I feel so alive, I think I shit myself. I should kiss myself. I'm staring at the man inside the mirror. The reflection shows a wolf though. Goddamn, I'm still cute, ho. All my women play the flute. Serve me plates of melon and prosciutto. Left-handed make the fender cry. Count money with a reverent smile, a devil's eye. Half Cherokee and Gemini. Motherfuckers are dumb Pete from Jump Street. And turn your chest plate to lunch meat. I'm in a Humvee, looking like a young me. Now these motherfuckers all wanna be chubby. I switched the season, now the hair's curl. Tan skin, I need a bad girl. Cause James Brown said it's a man's world. In a Trans Am twirl, the burner handle made of pearl. That's just daddy's little girl. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. Opportunity be knocking. Let that motherfucker in. Let that bitch in, son. Opportunity be knocking. Let the motherfucker in. Let a motherfucker in. Please. Sweet. Mr. Baklava. Ain't tryna be broke.
When you're winning and you're living, got the girls and pretty women. When you just got home off the road and made $1 million. When you got everything you want, yeah, and you're just chilling. And them bitches come up with some money just to kick it. New whips, I ain't riding Honda Civic. Ain't no fan, I'm going many with my killers. Let me hit it where it's strong. Got that loud, everyone around me proud. I don't care about these bitches, yeah, you know it's going down. Pouring champagne in their mouth. Yeah, we call this life, girl. Girl, you really tryna live? She said she wanna be with Burn. You can stay at night, girl. This ain't no lifetime flame, sweetie.
We could stay right here, make it last a lifetime. We could be a great ride. This won't be our last time. We will stay right here and make it last a lifetime. Don't you feel great now? This won't be
Credit card ain't got no limit, yeah. Fuck friendship when the ones that you love keep on tripping down. Love you till you done. I'm just riding and I'm dipping, When you're in the room with girls, powder sniffing, and everyone else got a white cup sipping while you in it. If you ain't made a ticket, I'ma get it. S63, fuck a speed limit, drive it like it's running. You looking like the one girl. That she kinda fly. Oh, you mad at your man, but you can have some fun, girl. Yeah, girl. This ain't no lifetime fling, sweetie.
We could stay right here, make it last a lifetime. We could be a great ride. This won't be our last time. We will stay right here and make it last a lifetime. Don't you feel great now? This won't be our last time.
When you're winning and you're living, yeah.
Make it last a lifetime.
You wanna live forever when you're winning and you're living, yeah.
This won't be our last time.
You wanna live forever when you're winning and you're living, yeah.
And make it last a lifetime.
You wanna live forever when you're winning and you're living, yeah.
This won't be our last time.
You wanna live forever.
Damn, I've been in so long, I done went from a boy to a man. Don't wanna hear a young tell me he can't do it, you can. Just gotta get on your discipline, get on your focus, and stick to your plan. I bet you gon' run on some bands. That's what I'm gon' tell my son. What they say in the music, it don't make you tough, cause you got a gun. I know some was living like that, now they out of here, that done. Know some more that's lying like they getting money, but that bum. I'm out here in the Hollywood Hills and I came all the way from the slum. Knowing ain't nobody telling you this, but Juicy gon' give you the facts. You gotta get up and work for this, this ain't about to fall in your lap. Doing all that scrolling, you need to be thinking about making an app. Matt, you young and you black, I'm just trying to make sure you don't fall through the cracks. Being a baddie ain't got to do with you showing your titties, and being a baddie is using your brains to get to a bag. I got a son and a daughter that gave me a whole new outlook on life. I ain't tryna on a thought I'd rather go home and make love to my wife. My boy, you ain't gotta play with nobody, just stand on your 10 and handle your business. My girl, you ain't gotta change for nobody, they see it, they like it, they make you they miss. Myself, give you the game, you still gotta listen, you play with my family, you miss. My dog, we up at houses, they mansions, jump out of bands, just look at the ill. My boy, you ain't gotta play with nobody, just stand on your 10 and handle your business. My girl, you ain't gotta change for nobody, they see it, they like it, they make you they miss. Myself, give you the game, you still gotta listen, you play with my family, you miss. My dog, we up at houses, they mansions, jump out of bands, just look at the ill. My boy.
Oh my god, we're fucking back, bro. It's a fill day. Yeah, dude. I was checking on my old Uncle Phil. Monday, dude, I swear to God, the Grace Thorpe DSP shit, right? It first came to light, like pretty much that day, bro. And Phil been getting picked and plucked about it, of course, bro. My boy fucking lost his shit. It was kind of funny, man. Dude, you know what? It don't make no goddamn sense for Phil to hit up Grace Thorpe. Like out of everyone in the shit pin called the fucking dramasphere of the internet, right? Like what the fuck, dude? I think he got like really, really drunk. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He saw like a picture of her or some shit. His dick got a little hard, bro. And that's how Phil, dude, has gotten every chick he's ever been with. He's got them through the DMs and trying to hustle them and shit, bro. So I don't know, man. It would have been maybe Phil's trying to run a play on Grace Thorpe. We'll never know, really. But it's kind of funny. Grace Thorpe, she went running her motherfucking mouth, giving up the game. If I was Phil, I'd be like, fuck that bitch, bro. She was running her mouth, right? Gave up the game, bro. And so, of course, Phil had to sit here and get harassed about it, dude. Ooh. But yeah, man, our boy Phil, he's actually about to pop up. But I did want to fucking talk about some of the other shit, dude. Because that happened after Monday, right? So. Yeah, it's kind of fucking funny, bro. Whatever. Like, bro, Phil, dog, I swear to God, stop trying to fucking hit up these fucking chicks on the internet. Feel like it was what the first, it's too many times.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay,
I like how he goes, I'm a married man. And then for no reason, we catch him slipping like this. You know what I
do
mean?
you think that my wife does not allow me to talk to other humans? Do you think that my wife has a protective barrier around me and says you may not interact with anyone else on Earth, only me? Are you a weirdo? What is wrong with you? Like I said, my interactions with Grace, my interactions with Wings of Redemption, my interactions with other creators have been platonic, normal reactions about, hey, working together, doing some content together, talking about
Bro, don't forget, Cat used to be a content creator. Cat used to be a streamer. Guess how Phil got with Cat? Through the DMs. And their relationship was platonic too at first, like everybody else's, dude. Huh? Same thing with Panda Lee, dude.
being a content
No.
creator, giving advice, or that's it.
That's the thing. If Phil didn't have like a weird little pattern, dog, of slipping into other content creators' DMs that are female, hooking up with them and fucking them and marrying them. Right? Like Kat for sure. She used to be a streamer and used to do her own fucking thing, bro. And then Phil got into the DMs with her, bro. Fucking fucked her up.
Why would my wife care who I talk to? Why are you being weird? Why are you being weird? That's the actual question.
If I was Kat, that'd be the exact reason why I'd be weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that's how you hooked up with me, Phil.
Why are you being weird? Are creators not allowed to talk to other creators about shit?
Yeah. I feel like this is like the second time we caught Phil really slipping, bro. And like yapping it up with a female content creator. Like, dude, there's nothing wrong with being married and talking to other women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you try to fuck them and shit. But the way Phil acts, right, about feminine shit and dude, boobies pop on screen, he acts all weird. Ugh. But man, dude, why are we catching you like talking to these chicks that have nothing to do with you or even drama related to you and shit? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, bro. That don't make no sense. Like, you know what I mean? It makes sense if he gets caught talking to Wings. That shit was funny. That makes sense. They both have a lot in common. They're both like kind of related to the same sorts of people and shit in the troll sphere and shit of the internet. You know, They're kind of like brothers in a way. But like Grace Thorpe, bro, that's like hitting up some chick that lives in Australia that happens to get made fun of a little bit or some shit, you know? It's like she has nothing really to do with Phil at all, besides the fact that Kino Casino makes fun of both of them. So, you know, but Phil ain't that. Nah, he ain't pulling no plays, bro.
Yes,
Get
I
out
talked
of
to
here.
Becky Boop years ago about possibly doing content. We never did any either. You know, like I said, I've talked to a ton of people about crossovers, collabs, and things. Most of them don't go anywhere and don't come to fruition. Okay? Why you people are so weird about that, like you don't understand why people would talk to other people and you think it's weird. Even when I talk to Wings people, oh, it's news. It's not fucking news. People talk. Maybe you don't because you're a fucking weirdo and you just
Am I tripping? Dude, Snorhogan fumbled the fucking audio, dog.
sit there on the internet all day. You don't talk to anyone. Normal people have discussions with other people. It's a common thing. You want to know what it's called? Being social. Actually having social skills. Yeah, maybe you don't have any. Maybe that's why you think it's such a weird news story. Okay? It's probably what it is. Eternally on the internet.
Am
Think
I
that every
tripping, bro? I'm like tripping. Like that audio dove off a cliff.
interaction is drama. Every interaction must be something taboo, forbidden, risque, dramatic, dangerous, right? No one can just be like, hey, how are you? Hey, what do you do for content? You know, anything we can do together that might work out or something? You know, no, that's not allowed, right? The fact that Grace reached out to me and just said, hi, hey, what kind of content do you do? Maybe we could do something together. Would it work? That's apparently news. I don't fucking know why, unless you're an actual weirdo. I don't know why that would be news. Okay?
That'd be funny if yo, that'd be funny as shit, bro. If Phil actually was like jerking off other women. You know what I mean? He ain't fuck Cat a year. Like, dude, he don't like that bitch. I really think he'll
Well,
like
quasi
her.
regarded, thanks for 500 kicks. That's because you're an idiot.
If she
That's
washes
because you're
my
legitimately
clothes, I
stupid.
guess I'll keep
Thanks
her.
for $5, but that's because you're actually dumb. I don't know what else to say. Exactly. Yak Almighty says, people are dying to get a gotcha on you. It's trying to say that you talk to people inappropriately. I know. They just want something to talk about. Because let's be honest, people who live eternally online are boring. They don't have lives. They don't have friends. They don't have family. They don't have significant others. They just sit around living vicariously through things they hear online. So they want drama. They want something going on that they can be all up excited about. Because when they actually look away from their screen and they look at the squalor around them, right? They're probably living in some fucking tiny room, some shitty basement, some crappy one-bedroom apartment, fucking smells like shit. They probably eat shit all day. They have no interaction with anyone. They're disgusting. They don't keep themselves. They're gross, greasy, smelly, covered in pimples and fucking shit. And I don't want to look there. So let me focus here on this screen. Oh, look, DSP's talking to people on the internet. Ooh, he must be doing bad things. Ooh. They don't want to face reality.
Oh,
They don't have
bro.
anything going for themselves. So they have to try to make everything to be a toxic, negative thing. Yeah, I know.
What the fuck, Phil? He's an asshole, dude. He just be projecting all day, bro. It's his life.
What's up, Satan? How are you today? Good to see you.
Man, his crash outs on people are fucking kind of boring, bro. You know what I mean? Ugh, they're just the most projective and just like ham-fisted fucking hokey insults ever. You live in a basement. You live with your mommy. But it's like, dude, these are all Phil's life experiences. Living with mama and papa past 18 and living in dirt and squalor and filth and being an ugly, deformity covered fucking retard. Like, I don't get it, dude.
Exactly. Nothing here says walk into any office, there's males and females working politely and professionally all day. These people don't get that. I'm not even kidding. This is why these people don't have fucking jobs or anything, right? They just sit around online all day. Can you imagine if these people had to
These guys don't have jobs. See what I mean? It's all just like projection and shit, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, they don't have jobs. They sit on the internet all day. Bro, this guy that be streaming like all day and all fucking night, and then he be sitting here on his fucking frumpy ass drinking alcohol, doom scrolling all fucking night, ignoring his wife, bro. I swear to God, it's his fault why people fucking like to make fun of him and come up with all these rumors regarding like his marriage and him fucking with other women and shit. It's his fault because the way how weird he acts and lives his life and tries to parade his fucking marriage and shit, dude.
interact with someone of the opposite
I
gender?
swear, like he fucking more so fucking much, bro. It's like your fault, bro. People pick every little thing you do apart like that. Like, ooh, you're talking to a woman. Cause like, dude, you sit here and act weird as shit about women all the time. Like you're a little fucking old incel and shit. Well, fuck
They
him,
lose their
bro.
minds, right? They think the moment that they speak to someone of the opposite gender, they rip their pants off and start beating it viciously or something. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's the first thought in your head, huh? You're a fucking disgusting freak.
A disgusting freak. Then he has to laugh.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yo, I like how he does that fake ass gay laugh while looking at chat. So he tries to look like, oh, I'm just a laid back guy making fun of the people that don't like me. And it's like, nah, dude, you're literally like spurring out or whatever. That Tommy was so giggle, bro.
Don't
I need to
I'm
put that
ignoring
shit
you
on the
because you're a
soundboard,
weirdo.
bro.
Like I already said, you're a fucking weirdo and now you're banned.
But yeah, dude. I'm gonna keep my eye on that Grace Thorpe shit. I don't think nothing's gonna come of that. You know what I mean? It's like a big nothing burger. It's like something funny to make fun of Phil about. And who knows? It might turn into something. You never know down here. Down here in the gutter, bro. Fuck. Anything can happen. Let's see what our boy Phil up to.
Randomized. There's a whole bunch of different animations for gifted subs, and those are random.
Ah,
and then for kicks,
fuck.
those tie in with actual kick itself. So those are tiered at, I believe, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, etc. For tips are all at my discretion. And what I mean by that is tips are completely controlled by me. They're not automated. And you might say, well, why is that? Well, I'll be honest and transparent with you. Years ago, about 5-6 years ago, I'm trying to remember exactly when it was. It was the same time when basically I left Twitch. That was what, 2021. So it was about a little over 5 years ago. My detractors launched a cancel DSP campaign. This is true. I've already seen the posts about it, the stupid Discord chats. So my detractors got together and decided that they wanted to try to get me to deplatformed everywhere. Okay? So they put together a highlight reel of my worst moments ever. Jokes that I had made 15 years prior that didn't even apply to the modern DSP. Things that weren't ever said on Twitch or YouTube. Things that are like ancient, right?
These were lies.
They also...
Bro, when motherfuckers put that shit together, when he got nailed on Twitch for all the shit he used to say, bro, he was still on Twitch saying some fucking stupid shit. You know what I mean? He was still saying hateful slurs and shit on Twitch
so
when he
attempted
got
to take
caught
things
for
that were
them.
completely out of context. Okay, so it sounds like I'm saying something far worse than what I was actually saying. They made a montage of this content, and then they spam messaged places such as Twitch TV's partner program, saying, how could you platform this guy? Look at the things he said and done over the years. Now, some places didn't give two shits. Like YouTube's like, what the hell is this nonsense? Don't bother us with this shit. You're stupid. But Twitch was dumb enough to say, oh, look at this stuff he said in the past, without taking it in context, without seeing how old it was, without even seeing if it was said on Twitch, which it wasn't.
Yes, it was, bro. Bro, there were like hella clips, right, of Phil on Twitch, like playing shit like PUBG and what was it? The first Call of Duty Blackout, calling people ladyboys and the F word, and retards and shit. You know how Twitch can be, man. I don't know. They just fucking clipped his fucking nipples off for that one at that time.
And they
It is
actually
what
kicked
it
me
is.
out of their partner program as part of that, okay?
And don't forget, Phil could rejoin their partner program, and they would most likely like reinstate him. So it's kind of disingenuous that he always presents his story like it was it's a permanent thing. He literally could just reapply for it right now, right? A bunch of people do it. Sometimes you get accepted. Sometimes they're like, nah, keep working on yourself.
So how does this tie into the tips? Well, I had services that I used for pop-ups and the like, and they were all automated. What people would actually do is go to, say, a page on that service. What was it? Stream? I want to say it was like called Stream Elements. And people would go to this page and say, I want to send Phil a tip with a message. It would go through their processing service, right? So, you know, that's how the pop-up would trigger.
Damn, my boy's
Much like
so
how when you
mad
send a
about
super
that,
chat
bro.
Or you do a sub right now, you'd either through YouTube service or Twitch it, or excuse me, Kick's service, right? So you would do it through their third-party website. You send a tip, and then the pop-up would pop up, okay? Well, since they spam messaged every service on the planet, they all said, oh, you can't use our services anymore. For what? For what reason? And they actually refused to elaborate. Again, this was 2021. This was the height of being woke. This was right during Black Lives Matter. This was during all of this cancel culture movement bullshit. So
No, wasn't. That's a lie. That is a motherfucking lie. When he got banned from Stream Elements, I was there when it happened. It was like 2022, dude. If not 23, when yeah, we got his top knocked off on Stream Elements. That shit was funny. And that's when he had to start manually doing the animations and bullshit like that, bro.
Struck when the iron was perfectly hot.
He's really trying to blame fucking Black Lives Matter and shit. Bro, fuck this guy.
And a lot of these businesses said, oh, because the thing
Yeah, cancel culture is why they all hated me and they all fucking, man, this motherfucker, I want to punch him in the face sometimes.
Phil said
dude.
15 years ago, he's now banned from using our services. So I can't use automated services to do pop-ups for tips. I have to manually do them all myself. Okay? That's why when you send me a tip, it is directly to PayPal. You're not sending it to
Yeah,
a
I
third-party
remember that.
site. You're sending it to my PayPal account.
Yeah, see, I was there for that shit though. It wasn't during Black Lives Matter, bro. What the fuck?
Okay?
I hate
So,
when he lies like
all that
this,
being
dude.
said, the way tips work, it's at my discretion, but I usually play tip animations for 420, 5, 666, 10, 20, 30, etc. Anything usually below $5, there's not going to be a tip animation. I'll still shout it out. Now, there's exceptions. Sometimes people would send me a contribution and say, hey, I don't want a shout out, or hey, you know, I want to stay anonymous. I don't want to get doxxed or whatever. And that's fine. Just say that in your tip message when you send me the tip. I'll be able to acknowledge that and then skip it. Because a lot of people, it's funny, some people will send me a giant paragraph and at the end of the tip say, oh yeah, don't read that on stream. And I'm like, you put it at the end. I read it already, you know? So just be careful about that. And by the way, when you tip me, since it's through PayPal and no third-party service,
All these rules. Phil's the only person. You gotta jump through all these hoops to give a guy who doesn't deserve it a couple bucks. Ugh.
there's no tracking of it whatsoever.
Like, imagine before you give a bum on the street corner $2, you have to like hula hoop, and then you got a fucking jump rope with a fucking flaming jump rope, and then you gotta juggle, and then you gotta like fucking, I don't know, do some other bullshit, and then you could give Phil $2. That's
You
crazy.
can't be doxxed or anything.
So fuck this shit. I'm not giving you anything, bro. Everybody else, I can just click 2 buttons, right? And they get the cash.
And
dude.
you can literally go by any name you want. Like right now, anyone could tip me and say, hey, this is Bozo the Clown. And I would not know if it's really a Bozo the Clown or not. I just go by what you told me to call you, what you said your name was. Okay? So there you go. Okay.
Fuck that shit. I swear to God, tipping someone on the internet shouldn't be a roll of the dice with your fucking identity. Like, what the hell? That should just be some, like, ground floor shit, right? That should be a red flag if you have a normal thinking brain and a content creator saying all this shit.
I have a
to you.
job. I'm a married man. I interact with women for business purposes all the time. My wife interacts with men at her job too. If you think there's something weird about that, you'll probably die a virgin. Yeah. Like literally, if you can't have platonic interactions with other humans at all, you're probably such a weird antisocial person. You know,
Phil, most people don't sit here and act weird about the opposite sex and all morally uptight, Phil, about being married like you do, like you have for so many years at this point. Like, right? Am I right, bro? You can't act like a little fucking married asexual fucking piece of shit like Phil. And then when you get caught talking to a woman, you want to point the finger at us like we're the fucking weirdos, bro. That doesn't even make no fucking sense, dude. It's like, no, you're the one that acts like it's a weird thing to even see a pair of fucking titties on the screen, bro. What the fuck are you doing talking to other women behind your wife's back, bitch?
what I mean? With absolutely no understanding of human society.
You see how he
or
does,
how
bro?
things work, you will
He's trying
probably
to
die
gaslight
alone,
you.
and you'll probably never experience 80% of what can be experienced in life. So if that is your problem, if you do have those problems, I recommend that you go see a psychiatrist.
And like I say, yeah, every interaction he has had with a woman on the internet has resulted with him trying to put his little penis in their holes and shit, right? Panda Lee, motherfucking goddamn cat, Becky Boop, fucking big tittied ugly bitch, bro. Right? Man, Phil just has a pattern. There's a pattern. Come on, dude.
It's my professional opinion. Thanks for the $2, whoever that was.
It's my professional opinion that I think sometimes once in a blue moon, like when Cat doesn't complete the twice a year obligation to rub his dick fucking under the pants and shit, you know what I mean? He gets a little mad, then he gets drunk, and then he's like, fuck, bro. And then he like, you know what I'm saying? He tries to slip into the DMs and shit. But he tries to do it so he doesn't get accused of cheating on his wife. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Okay, back on the YouTube side, we got...
Bro, I have a couple friends straight up like would cheat on their wives and brag about it, like when we're playing Call of Duty. Shit, it's all awkward and shit too. Like I had a one homie, he worked at Walmart, bro, and we played Tarkov and shit. And like, yeah, bro, I got that one Indian bitch. She bought me lunch, bro. Fucked her in the parking lot. And it's like, yo, dude, I was one of your groomsmen.
Toterman, who did a $5
Some
super
dudes
chat,
are
$4.99.
ruthless out here,
He says,
dog.
if the economy goes into a crisis, your cards will be worthless. The first thing to go are unnecessary expenses. I recommend you sell them fast. I'm not in the business of selling. Like, I'm not, as I've explained, I'm not doing the...
Fucking, don't forget, Phil likes to use his marriage as like a shield sometimes. Like, fuck that shit, bro. You motherfucker. I know Phil's just like a bunch of men I've known. You know what I mean? Their little dick gets hard. It's like all the blood and all the brain function just goes there and shit, bro. You know? That's how it
you
be.
guys, so
Some
that
of these
I can
men are
have
weak.
a valuable collection of cards that one day perhaps I would sell at a giant profit or anything like that. I mean, just to be frank with everyone, since I've been doing these cards, they've lost value. Some have gone up, but not all. My highest valued card right here we go, Greninja, started at $380. It's now worth $210. It lost $170 of value in 2.5 months.
That's still, dude, and he's such a retard. That's like still a good value for a Greninja, bro. Literally not even top 10 Pokemon and shit, dude.
Okay? This is not about that. It's about having fun, having something special and
And the 30th anniversary set is coming out what, next month, bro? Yeah, a bunch of these fucking cards are gonna drop in value just a little bit, but money's like almost meaningless to this guy. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. He doesn't really value the worth of $1. Bro, think about it. A piece of fucking cardboard is still worth like $200, Phil. You know what I mean? He's acting like, man, home for Rolf.
interesting to do on the streams with you guys.
Why'd
in
he
addition to
bother
just
doing all
gameplay or
this
hanging
shit?
out, which I think I've got the gameplay down and I've got the hanging out down, right? So now doing something else different like this, I think has been fun. And some people have even expressed the desire to me to do an actual show just focused on the cards itself. Rather
No,
than
no
me
one
doing it as
asked.
part of a regular stream. You know, have an entire stream just based on card stuff.
Like
Could
2
do that
people,
eventually
bro.
too. I think that would be neat. You know? So, you know, that's the deal. It's not, this is not my
Oops.
investment to later on in life sell it because it went up in value and now I'm rich. In fact, I'm going to compare this directly to a different time period. The late 80s and early 90s comic book boom. During the late 80s and early 90s, for some odd reason, comic books were all the rage.
Oh, no, I'm not listening to this. I am not listening to this. This guy has never and doesn't collect comic books. He could go fuck himself. All right. Let me tell you something. Like, he fucking, god damn it. I hate when he puts on the Professor Phil persona. World's most retarded, boring, vapid, fucking no personality having fucking nigga ever, bro. But greed. Let me tell you about the comic book boom in the 80s. Bro, he was born in like 82, dog. Right? It's like me being born in the fucking 90s. Yeah, I experienced it, but I was not cognizant enough to appreciate collecting and shit. Neither was Phil. It's bullshit. He can go fuck himself.
with the viewers.
Let me tell you how much I knew about everything around me when I was 7 years old. Such a retard.
For the record,
dude.
it's worked. I mean, to case in point, last night's Pokemon
The
stream,
fuck?
we're going to talk about.
You expect like a 7-year-old, like some bitch in the fucking 80s, bro. Right? Don't know about a boom in comic. No, you just fucking like reading the shits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here,
this
dude.
on the morning show. We're playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We're at the very end of the stream.
Skip all
Okay.
junk. I'm skipping all
How
this
about this
junk.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond? Like I said, last night, no exaggeration, we were at like $60 and I was going offline. Then all of a sudden, someone started contributing, but it was for cards, not for Pokemon. All right? So the thing is, I'm happy. I'm very happy to go ahead and play these games further and do the post-game content or DLCs if people are going to show up and support.
Oh,
But
fuck,
that
he's
hasn't
shaky.
really happened. So what
He's fucking shaky in his chair, guys.
we're in the situation right now is we're going to do one more stream of each to wrap up the main story, okay? If people show up to those final streams and support them well and say, yes, Phil, we will show up. We will support. Do the DLCs, do the post-game content. We want it. Then I will continue. Okay? But if I play those final streams and it's very sad and wimpy and very little attendance or support and meh, well, then that's it. We're just going to finish the main stuff and we're going to move on. Okay? There's more than enough stuff that we could be doing right now for the summertime. For example, Super Mario Sunshine releases on Switch 2 tomorrow. Could be something to do, right? We already have the Gears of War E-Day beta starting tomorrow. We're going to try it and see if it's good.
Super Mario fucking Sunshine, bro. Does anyone want to watch Phil play
Maybe
that?
play it again. There's a new game that came out, an indie game called Restory that I'm very interested in trying out as like a cozy late night game where you're basically repairing broken electronics in the I think it's supposed to be like the 2000s actually. And there's a story and everything that goes with it. It looks pretty good. I'm interested in it. But, you know, right now we don't have time for new games because these other games are continuing, right? So, I am interested in new stuff, but we need to get to it, right? We need to have time for it. We have other things we can do if people don't support Dark Souls 2 or Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So let's see what happens. Dark Souls 2 is going to continue Friday. It's going to be the daytime stream on Friday. If we get a good crowd for it that support it, well, we'll keep going. We'll do some of the DLCs, all right? So let's see what happens this coming Friday with Dark Souls 2. Pokemon, I think we're going to do Pokemon on Sunday night. I'm not 100% locked in on that yet, but I think it'll probably be Sunday night, okay? Okay, so that's what's going on with those two playthroughs.
God, he looks so weird nowadays, bro. So fucking weird.
What happened with Marvel Tokon yesterday?
It's weird. He's so little and emaciated and shit. I can't get over it, bro. He almost looks like a character stuck in a Disney dilemma, bro. You know, like that Tom Hanks movie Big or some shit. But it's all fucked up. He looks like last year he was a little kid, a 13-year-old named Phil Burnell. I wish I was old and made a lot of money doing nothing. And he's like a fucking goddamn newspaper boy. And then lightning crashes on his house one night, bro. But it's like one of those fucked up Disney movies where he doesn't turn into like a grown handsome man. He turns into like the greedy fucking malignant shit that's in this stupid kid's spirit. So he turns into like this. But it's like weird. They're like the spell fucked up halfway through or some shit. So it's like he's still in a 13-year-old's body. But like some of the old nigga features are there. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it, bro. You had to be in my head to get it, dude.
I just hate to say it. You know, I really don't have confidence.
But it's like Louis Ferguson as Philip Burnell in The Disney Wish. In theaters this Christmas, you know?
In modern fighting games.
Can he turn back into a handsome, young man? Or will he be stuck like this for the rest of his life?
Anymore.
Oh.
I just don't. I would say the best modern fighters that came out in
I'm
the last
so
few
high.
years would have been Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. I think
I'm
both
too
are
high,
fine
bro.
games in their own right. Personally,
He just looks
I
so
don't
funny
really
to
love
me
Street
now.
Fighter 6 anymore. I got very bored with it because it's very samey and it hasn't really evolved or changed at all over the years. It pretty much plays exactly the same and it's very boring now. Tekken 8 I liked, but I said I could only play basically one game competitively, so I put all my time into Street Fighter 6 and I dropped to Tekken 8. I do like Tekken 8. I don't think I would get back into it at this point. I'd be years behind. Okay.
No, that's not what happened. But that is not what happened, bro. He dropped Tekken 8, bro, because he hit his skill ceiling. Like, he got the red ranks, right? And then he proceeded to literally just get his ass whooped in every match. And these were the good old days still, before Kino Casino fucking jumped in the septic tank and fucked my shit up, bro. But literally, Phil would make like $5 a stream and shit, dude. Sometimes $0. The good old days, right? But it was one of those days where Phil made like $20 and he got all fucking pissed. He's like, fuck Tekken, and he uninstalled that shit.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what happened.
Outside of that, when you take a look,
It's crazy how much shit he's like rapid fire trying to retcon his whole history as if all this shit happened like a decade ago. It's like, bro, you rage quit Tekken 8 like a year and a half ago, pretty much. Like, come on.
at all of these games that have been coming out, Invincible Versus, and now
You rage
Marvel
quit that
Tokon.
too?
These are the new wave of fighters.
Chris Shantz dress sigh.
They run bad, they play bad. I don't know what's going on besides their cash grabs, because I think that is the case. What they've done is these companies have grabbed IPs. Okay.
Damn, he's so mad. He's so mad that he can't hang, bro. That he has to sit here with a chip on his shoulder, all fucking angry and shit, fucking, and just make shit up to justify why he doesn't like these games. Instead of just going, yeah, they're not my speed, my pace. I just don't like them. There's times I don't like Tokon. I'm still trying to like get it to click in my head. There's been a match or two where I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is this game? I've said that out loud to myself. Like, what the fuck am I playing, bro? This game's so fucking weird, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's a you problem, right? Like, shit.
They've decided to make games.
I swear to God, Arc System games are so simple and easy, especially for old heads. If you actually try to learn how to play these games. I don't know why. Phil just can't wrap his head around Yeah, Phil, it's like kind of a masher, like a auto combo shits. Why don't you do that shit too, right? When in Rome, do what the Romans do. But when he's in Rome, he wants to be a fucking Greek and shit all the time, or a fucking schlub Italian.
based off of them.
It
They
ain't
make them
gonna
look
work.
nice. But all they're doing is manufacturing a
And
product.
then he gets pissed and wants to lie on the devs and lie on the game and lie on the player base and bam, god damn it, bro. He just wants to lie and complain and shit, dude, just to justify why he doesn't like something. It's crazy.
For sale to print money rather than the actual quality of the game they're in. And what I mean by that is, if you take a look at games like Invincible versus a Marvel Tokon, these are easy mode games for easy mode gamers. They're flashy. They're insanely easy to play. Almost no execution needed. You don't even have to do special move motions for these games. All the special moves are push a direction and press a button. Okay? You literally do combos by dialing a button. You don't have to do a sequence or timing. You just mash a button and you get an auto combo. Okay? The games are based pretty much solely on mashing buttons and timing assists. That's almost the entirety of these games. And in any of these games, if you get a single hit, it pretty much always guarantees losing half of your health bar or more with little to no execution. It's not like, oh, they could take half your health bar, but man, they got to be good players who have really great timing and execution and they practice. No. The games are piss easy to play. Okay? So just game mechanics wise.
Bro, I'm getting a new mic. I am so fucking sick of this goddamn mic. I am. Ugh. I know, sometimes I mute myself, and I mean to unmute myself, and I can't fucking tell because the button, dude, is in a weird fucking spot, and I hate it. I need to just get rid of it.
These new fighters are dog shit. Okay? This is coming from someone who has played fighting games his entire life, who grew up playing these games in arcades. To me, it blows my mind that this is where fighting games have gone.
That too. Sometimes I mute myself because I'll call Phil the F word and shit. So.
Because they have literally abandoned any semblance of skill or challenge. It's all about
But
easy mode
no.
shit so that the commoners
Oh,
can...
my mom, bro. This mic sucks. Been using it for like, what, 2 years, bro? And I think the biggest fucking problem, like the fucking button to mute and unmute, it's dope because it's like touch. It's not like a button, but it's like fucking hidden in the spot where I can't fucking see it all the time.
play, and it waters the
You know
games
what I
down.
mean? It fucking
Sorry,
sucks.
I know that might
I don't
sound
like
elitist.
it.
You might be like, oh, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to gatekeep fighting games? Well, yeah, because they're supposed to be competitively challenging games. That's the point. When you take that factor away, now the games all play exactly the same and they are fucking boring. And I think that's what's now happened with me is I am so turned off by these new modern fighters. I get no enjoyment out of playing them. I literally get a stomach ache when I go to play these games online and someone from mid-screen, not up close, mid-screen, someone pokes me with an attack and now I lose 50% health because of it.
That's not even a thing in the game. And dude, all he's saying, he just wants all the games to be like all the shit from the 90s and early 2000s. He wants Street Fighter 2. He wants his game to be Marvel versus Capcom and shit. But he ain't gonna outright say it, right? Because he knows he's gonna get fucking torn up.
I just don't want to play them anymore. Okay? So not only do the games play badly, but in the
Then I better not ever see you pick up another fighting game that's like post 2026, right? I feel like, dude, that's what sucks about Phil. Anybody else's fucking viewer base, anybody, man, you motherfuckers would roast spit me, okay? Right? If I talk some big shit like this, and then I picked up another fighting game. Chill. What about that freak out you had the other day? And I'm just like, what freak out? What freak out are you talking about, bro? Man, you must have been high as hell watching me. No, I wasn't freaking out. I was just making a factual observation. Like, bro, you would tear me the fuck up. I wish Phil got held to account for the dumbass nigga shit he says sometimes,
case
bro.
of Marvel Tokon, this game
'Cause
is utter dog shit.
Watch. He's talking all this shit. He's gonna buy the next fighting game that's coming out, right? Like
PC. Arxis has no idea how to develop games for PC. I'm going to repeat what I just said. Arxis has no actual competency in developing games for PC.
what do you mean? It's a Sony problem. See, this shows you how much he even knows about like software, how it interacts with each other, and whose fault it is for what, bro. Art systems are some of the best motherfuckers on PC. What the fuck you mean, bro? Dragon Ball Fighters is crap, right? I haven't played Grand Blue, but I heard that shit's a vibe, bro, right? They got a good hit record, Phil. What the fuck you mean? Dude, I hate him.
This game runs horribly on PC.
It is Sony's fault. It's not Arc Systems' fault. It's Sony's fault, bro, for trying to fucking ham fist all this dumbass fucking front-loading bullshit into this game that doesn't need it. Why is that every other fighting game? We could, dude, even on my shitty computer, we could run that motherfucking shit and stream and watch shit, and the VTuber doesn't just break. Even fucking Tekken, dog. Tekken gets weird sometimes, but Tekken's the most intensive on PC, I think. But it still works fine, bro. What the fuck? It's only Tokon, right? And if you dig into the files and you actually know a little bit, you see it's all this Sony bullshit and anti-cheat and fucking needless software and garbage and just, junk.
It stutters.
I'm sorry, I like our system work. Dude, that's all he does. He attacks developers, but never the big men, you know? The people actually holding their foot down on all of us. The corporations and shit.
It freezes.
God
It
damn
has
this
memory
dude.
issues. It actually auto-minimizes while you're playing and moves off of your screen. I've never seen another game do that before. It actually says, I'll just put this over here. No, I'm playing. Why did you do that?
Nah, Phil didn't play the Avatar fighting game. I don't know why. I'm not gonna insult Avatar. I know it's good, but it's like one of those Marabou cartoon properties. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of slept on.
Yesterday, in the middle of me playing, it disabled my
I remember thinking it looked like a Flash game, like that Teen Titans shit, dude. That was on the internet back in the day. You know, I feel like a lot of fighting gamers like me just kind of skipped it. Not because it's a bad game, but because, like, dude, there's like better shit coming out and came out. You know?
joystick.
I bet
The
it's good.
joystick
I
just
might pick
stopped
it up. I might
functioning
try it.
during the game.
I might try, but I'm not into Avatar. You know what I mean? It does, you know, it just wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't be into it. I don't think.
Play. Huh? Have you ever seen a game do that?
Virtua
What is going
Fighter's
on?
coming out.
You go
That's gonna be
online
a
to find
vibe.
an opponent, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. It's launch week. People are playing the game, stupid. Why can't I find anyone online? Because the game sucks.
No, because everyone's literally in the fucking what do you call it? The arcade room, the creator, the lobby. That's where everyone is, dude. And hanging out and playing on the arcade cabinets against each other. You want a match for sure? Go into the open lobby. That's what it's called. Open lobby, bro. You're not gonna find a match in ranked or casual right now. I don't know why, but I feel like all the players they just drifted over there. That's where everyone plays that shit.
Then when the time you finally
And I saw Phil play yesterday. I did because I wanted to try to stream snipe him. But yeah, it got to a point where Phil got all pissed, right? It was almost the end of the stream. And motherfuckers were telling Phil, go to open lobby. And I forgot what he said, dude, because I was so fucking in the clouds. But Phil's like, he came up with a bunch of bullshit excuses, you know, not to go into open lobby.
get a match,
Oh, because I think it trolls. But he tried to like talk his way around just saying that, you know? Oh, trolls will fuck with me in the lobby.
it lags to shit. 100 millisecond connection. Or if it's a good match, poke, oh, lose all your health bar. Huh? I got hit once. How did I lose? Because that's the game. The game is dog shit anyway. Oh.
That's crazy, bro. I don't think I've seen Phil interact with any of the defense mechanics besides holding back the block in this game at all, bro.
Okay. So basically, it's this simple. All right? Not only is the gameplay elements bad, I don't like the gameplay elements of this game, the game also runs like ass. So even if I wanted to attempt to learn how to play the game, it would be like nails on a chalkboard. It would be so cringe. It would be so annoying because the game runs like shit. Keep in mind, I've played Street Fighter 6, I've played Tekken 8, I've played many other fighters on my PC.
And he rage quit them all. And he rage quit them all and blamed them not being good. And he bought 3 copies of Street Fighter 6, guys. Like, you know, he's exhausting sometimes, bro.
It's not my PC. It's this game. It is incredibly poorly developed by ArcSys. They don't know what they're doing. Okay? So, as I stated the other day, I'm not one of these glazing, ball-sucking FGC shills. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that the game is good because I rely on views and revenue from this game.
If Phil got as many views and as much money as Justin Wong, bro, he would be the world's biggest cocksucking shill. Don't ever let him like live that shit down. I'm not a shill. Yeah, because you're not allowed to be a shill. That's why. Like when he says that shit, it's a giant ass red flag waving cope, bro. I'm not a shill like everyone else in the FGC. It's literally because you're not allowed to be, bro. The fuck? Nobody fucking watches you like that, bitch. Nobody's sitting here hitting you up for sponsorships and for, you know what I mean? Hey, Phil, you want to come to Japan to, you know, play a fucking Virtua Fighter early? No, nobody's doing that for you because you're just like me, Phil. You down here in the sewer, you're a fucking bum. All right? Fucking accept your lot in life and live your life the best you can, dude. You're gonna die. You're gonna die soon of a stroke.
I'm a
This is how you
variety
get a
creator. I
stroke.
moved away from the FGC for reasons just like this. I hate
I swear,
bandwagon.
how do you live like this? I'm not a shill. Bro, you wish you could be a shill. Look at it. This is the face of a man that literally would shill to you if he could. Fuck out of my face.
And I hate bullshit. And to see the big figureheads in the FGC say shit like this is a great game, it's a hype game. The game is fucking garbage, okay? It's made for fucking newbies. It's not entertaining whatsoever. It's in the same vein as Invincible Versus. It's in the same vein as Dragon Ball Fighters. For me, it's in the same vein as Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I also didn't like that game. Go back 12, 13 years ago when that game was out, and I said I didn't like it either. I felt like any game where the entire game is based on poking someone once and then getting an insane combo, you've won. That's not a good fighting game.
That's like every fighting game in history. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, right? You start in the neutral and you're trying to look for a poke. Each person's looking for a poke. And if you get the poke, man, you try to pack on as much damage as you can till you drop the combo or whatnot, until you reset the neutral. Sounds like every fighting game ever. Sounds like Phil doesn't like fighting games anymore, just altogether, bro. Maybe you just stop playing them, bruh.
Skipping 80% of the mechanics of what's supposed to make a fighting game good. When you dumb down the controls to the point anyone can do a soul-crushing combo that ends the round, you miss the point of fighting games. I know that they're flashy. I know that hype beasts love to hype these up and watch them on streams, and the tournaments are entertaining to watch, but they're not good fighting games for competitive reasons. I don't care what the competitive FGC says. They're lying to you because they want views on their streams and they want to make revenue on these games, and they want the FGC to be hype.
He's projecting like kind of how he treats games and shit onto the whole FGC. No, that's how Phil treats fighting games and shit. Things just to get as many views and little fucking shekels as he fucking can. Dog. For the most part, all fighting game players that I've seen and watch and shit, even me, genuinely like playing fighting games, bro. Right? And it's just like some people get lucky and they get opportunities, and god damn it, they're fucking smart to do so. They take those opportunities and don't fucking fumble the bag like Phil has.
That's why they say these games are good. They're not. Okay?
And Phil's the only person that thinks so, bro.
I have no idea if this is true or not. Someone wrote me a message yesterday saying, Justin Wong called you out on his stream last night, saying that you just don't understand the mechanics of Marvel Tokon.
Exactly. I mean, Justin Wong isn't wrong. I've even said it. I watched Phil play this game. It's like he doesn't interact or try to use any defensive shit at all, besides like hold back the block, dog. And then he drops the block to try to get you back, but it's like he doesn't even understand frame readings. He doesn't know which moves are minus on block, which are safe to do, not to do. He's just like, he's the button masher, but he's bad at button mash. He's bad at everything.
That's why
bro.
you don't like it. Well,
that's funny.
Here, I don't know if Justin actually said that or not.
I bet you Justin Wong did say that. Oh my God, I wish I had a clip, bro.
All right. But I'm going to respond directly to the comment. No, it's not that I don't understand the mechanics of Marvel Tokon. It's that I do understand them, and that's the problem. I hate them. I like traditional fighting games that have zoning, that have, footsies, that has mix-ups, spacing, timing, actual skill required to play.
All the things Marvel Tokon has. Like, you see what I mean? He's just like saying nonsense, bro. He might as well be speaking Chinese.
All
what
of
the
these
fuck?
elements, it's a thinking man's game. I don't like games where you get one lucky hit and you win the entire round because the game's so easy to play and everyone's so easy to
That's
execute
crazy,
that kind
bro. If you play Marvel Tokon, it has all that shit. It has all that shit. Zoning, spacing, neutral, pokes, okies. Holy fuck, what are you on, Phil?
damage that the game is already over. It's garbage, especially when you're playing in an
Cross
online
ups,
environment.
mix ups, it has it all.
And you
dude.
really can't even quickly respond to things a lot of the time. How are you supposed to play that garbage? I'm not an FGC shill that has to lie to you and tell you that garbage is good to make money, okay? So I can be truthful with my audience and tell you Marvel Tokon is dog shit. It's made for people who aren't good at fighters. That's the actual purpose of the game, to make anyone who sucks mash buttons, get giant combos, and play with Marvel characters. Now that Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday are going to be huge movies and all that, they're trying to bank on that. That's literally the design of the game. That's why they created it, okay? So when you hear big people in the FGC saying, Marvel Tokon hype, buy it on PS5,
ridiculous,
buy
bro.
it again, buy it a second time on PS5. I want you to just think about this with one level of intelligence. Maybe use...
Bro, he bought Street Fighter 6 3 times, okay? Hoping that each time he bought it, it'd be a better fucking edition of the game. It wouldn't have lag and all the fucking non-existent shit that he thinks plagues his gameplay.
One brain cell to just think about this. Out of everyone on planet Earth,
he's gonna tell you to use intelligence. The world's biggest fucking retard on YouTube.
who stands to benefit the most by you believing that Marvel Tokon is good? Literally the person telling you it's good. Because if you believe it's good, you're now going to tune into their streams. You're now going to watch them play the game. You're going to watch tournaments of the game. You're going to provide them revenue. They're telling you garbage is good because there's nothing else. Street Fighter 6 is played out.
If Phil's getting all that shit, he wouldn't be bitching. Right? I hate him, bro.
It's been out for many years, and everyone agrees it's boring because it hasn't evolved. We need something new now to get people involved in fighters. Why would people give a FGC player money on a stream? Because they believe that the new game is good and they're hyped for it and they want to watch him play it. So don't believe the hype. These people are disingenuous and they're telling you things are good that aren't because they want you to line their pockets. It's the only reason. Otherwise, they'd be truthful. But guess what? If they admitted that these modern games suck, they'd have nothing to stream. These people aren't exactly the biggest personalities out there. All right? They're known for playing fighting games. So they need fighting games to play or they can't get anyone to watch their shit. So these modern fighters suck. Sorry, I'm not playing them.
That's crazy.
I've got more than enough other things to do. Okay? I've got tons.
That's crazy, right? Like some of the old OG fighting game content creators, we see them do shit with their families and be regular people. Huff for man, this dude's so full of shit.
People are very, competing for my time. Play this game, do this project, do this thing, do this thing. I don't need to play bad stuff.
Everyone's competing for my time. Okay.
And I'm not going to. Okay? I'm tired of wasting my time on garbage. All right? I just don't care.
Then fucking turn off your stream and get a job. Like literally, bro. I'm sick of wasting my time on garbage. Stop fucking streaming, you piece of shit.
So I'm not going to do it. You have to be smarter than that. You do. You have to understand that shills are shills. That's why they are in the positions that they're in. Okay? Hate to tell you this, even in the FGC, do you know what they actually call those big-time shills in the FGC? NPCs. Do you want to...
What the fuck? He thinks he's... What the fuck, bro?
Why they call them that? Because they're not actual individual thought humans anymore. They're literally pushers of the big machine. They're there just to push product. That's why they get every sponsorship. That's why they're doing cameos in Street Fighter movies, because they're the people who get paid to say things are good.
He's tiptoeing on jealousy. Watch your ass, Phil. You tiptoeing on sounding just straight up jealous now. They get to be in movies. Yeah, I know. You wish you could be in Street Fighter, huh, Phil?
So they say things are good, yet people somehow believe it. They don't understand.
You want to know what's funny, right? Like I said the other day, they used a Justin Wong meme, bro, for fucking one of Deadpool's finishers and shit. It's like Phil wishes that was him. They wish one of Deadpool's little animations was like him doing the Phil jerking off face and shit.
These are paid product placements every single fucking time.
Phil he really hates, bro, that like for all the time. I have to say all this shit loosely because it's Phil. But Phil hates that. He all the time and work and shit he put into fighting games, all shit amounted to nothing. I know he thinks that and has realized that as he gotten older, bro. And he has to watch Justin Wong and Max and all these other guys get their dick sucked and get lauded and praised and shit and be put in movies, video games, and it's like Phil gets made fun of.
I don't know how people are this ignorant.
Come on. That must be a hard, big-ass, jagged horse pill to swallow, dude. Like,
apparently they are. Marvel Tokon fucking sucks. If you want to play a game where all you do is button mash and get giant combos and flashy stuff with Marvel characters, that's your game. But outside of that level, that is not a game that's competitive. That is a game for ass players, and that is a game for people who don't care about the quality of fighting games to make bucks on. Period. I'm done with it. I'm not playing it again. Don't ever bring it up. I'm not wasting time on garbage. Okay.
Goddamn, he was really mad, bro. You felt that? I felt all of that, dude.
Okay.
He was mad.
So, I'm done with that crap. We're done with Marvel Tokon, okay? Cool. So, other things in the schedule. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we're focusing on just story, and hopefully we can beat
we can skip most of this junk, huh?
combo that does half your life bar.
Damn, he's still bitching about this shit. Let's go.
Actually win. It's ludicrous. I actually saw on X a post. Someone got one counter hit with Spider-Man. They did 87% damage. 87% damage off of someone's health bar in one combo. Fuck Marvel Tokon. Okay.
Damn, bro. What the
Correct,
fuck?
Game Duty says they're making fighters all for casual these days, not competitives. You're right. 100% that's correct. Okay?
If you're not a casual, you should be able to beat all the casuals, bro.
Will I ever play a new fighter again? Yes, I will. I would absolutely like to try new fighters as they come out. The problem is we need good fighters to come out, and they're all samey these days. You notice? They're all the same, all team-based, assist-based, giant combo-based. That's not a good fighter. Okay, that's a party fighter. That's
Watch. Watch, guys. Mark my motherfucking words. What's today? The 11th or the 10th? It's the 12th. Woof. It's August 12th, Wednesday, bro. On my mom, when Virtua Fighter, the new one comes out, Virtua Fighter Crossroads, okay? Dude, I bet that Phil would last a month in Marvel Tokon. He didn't even last like 2 weeks. So I lost that bet. So you know what? When Virtua Fighter 6 or 6, woof. Yeah, Virtua Fighter 6, huh? When that shit comes out, he is gonna buy that, bro, because it's not a team game. It's more like Tekken. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to hang in that shit either, and he's gonna bitch and complain. This time, I'm gonna undershoot it. This time, I'm gonna give him 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, bro. He's gonna rage quit it, and we're gonna get the same autistic fucking Spurg out
fashion
again.
for the kiddies. They need to start making real fighting games again. I think I'm always going to stick with Street Fighter. Even if I end up not liking it long term, I'll probably always at least try the new
Like,
Street
mark
Fighter
my
game.
words, bro. He's gonna fucking pick up Virtua Fighter 6. He's gonna quit that shit in like 2.5 weeks, bro.
And there are rumors that they're working on other things as well, you know. So I will play new fighters in the future. Okay. Let's see here.
Virtua Fighter 6, the next big fighting
I know
game
why,
coming
because
out.
number one, the people at IGN who review fighting games are not fighting game players, so they know nothing about competitive nature of games. But take a look at the actual production values of Marvel Tokon. The graphics are great, right? The gameplay elements, they work.
That's funny, because Phil's fighting game skill is pretty much the same as an IGN journalist. I don't know why he's talking shit about them. He could literally work for IGN.
And they're easy to execute, so it's fun for a casual, i.e. the reviewer at IGN. It actually has a ton of offline content, 5 story modes, plus a bunch of challenge modes, a good training mode, arcade mode. So for the uneducated gamer, Marvel Tokon's a great game, to be honest with you, okay?
Don't you want to punch him in the fucking face, bro? I want to take that thermos and hit him upside his big ass
let's
head.
see here. Raphael just did a super chat because he had asked, "What can I accept Brazilian money?" And the answer is, I think so, right? It works because these are reals, I believe. Let me see.
It's money, 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 bro.
Brazilian reals. Why is it that easy to
So
cancel every move
ridiculous.
into every single move? So I was playing with if you remember, I was using my Shiranui, and it was like, get one hit, normal, fire move, EX fire move, super. And you do like an insane amount of damage to the enemy, off of one hit, and I have to emphasize this. Fighting games didn't used to be like that. All right? Fighting games...
Yes, they were always like this. They were always like this, dude. If you knew how to optimize combos and EX normals and all that bullshit, bro. Like, come on, Phil. Dude, a lot of these games, they just emphasize, like, kind of a lot of that shit. You know, it made it easier for people to do things you already could do. Frame trapping people, throw loops, all that ridiculous shit. You know, it's happened to me. Yeah, you get touched, bro, and it feels like you can't do anything. You might as well just put the fucking remote down. It's happened to me in Dragon Ball Fighters, Invincible Versus. It's happened to me in fucking Street Fighter, bro. It fucking happens. I don't know why this little thing that you should be used to in fighting games, Phil, it's really triggering that thing in your head right now. I don't get it today.
I don't know whose idea it was to make...
Like, this is how a noob... This is shit, like, day one fighting game players complain about. Yeah, he punched me once, and then I couldn't do anything for the rest of the match. It's like, yeah, Phil, come on, bro. You should be used to that shit.
Every fighting game,
it
you
sucks,
get one hit
whatever.
and you win. That's fucking stupid. All right? Do you want to know what game should be one hit and you win?
That's funny,
a game
bro.
Where you snipe someone and shoot them in the head. That's okay. I got the one hit and I won because I sniped him in the brain. He's dead. That's it. Fighting games were never designed to be get one hit and win, but they're making every modern fighter get one hit and win because they think that will give anyone an opportunity to win if they get lucky. I hate that. This all started with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. When Marvel 3 came out, at first people thought it was like Marvel 2. But after about 6 months, they kind of realized, oh wait, the entire game is pick only these certain characters, get one hit, insanely huge combo, win the game. Or, I'm about to lose, activate X Factor, get one hit in, win the game. And it all began there. And then what happened was all these game developers saw that Marvel 3 got all this hype on streams, and it had big attendance numbers, and it made big money for companies and streamers and everyone. And they said, we have to copy that. And since Marvel 3, so many companies have just copied the premise.
He's literally acting like Marvel 3 was the first and only fucking fighting game with a team mechanic, dude. Oh my god, I can't. Man, he's actually fucking winning me today, dog. He's giving me some haymakers of retardation to the gut.
For the record, creators particularly like to DM each other talking about stuff with YouTube, talking about games, talking about shit. And then one day they just said, we're getting rid of DMs. And they just removed them entirely, completely erasing. You couldn't even back your DMs up. One day they just said, oh, we took them away. So you lost your entire history of DMs that you ever had on YouTube, just erased. And then I heard that they were actually going to bring them back.
Yeah, you know, that's the luckiest. I swear to God, bro. If we were able to get our hands on those DMs between him and Panda, he wouldn't be here today. I really think so. Phil wouldn't be here today. We would have packed him the fuck up years ago. Like, on some pedophile shit, dude.
But
we probably wouldn't be able to
where
do
they
it.
are or how they work or
He
anything
got lucky.
like that.
I swear, he has like Hitler luck. He has the same luck Hitler got, bro. You know, you could put a bomb right next to Phil. And something be blocking the bomb and he'll be okay. Like, what the fuck, dude? He's so lucky YouTube did that shit.
I guess I'd have to look into it. I have absolutely no idea where that would be.
We would have had all the Panda logs, bro. The Panda dossier.
3 hits. All right? 3 hits in the box. 2 of the hits were $7 and $8 and really nice looking cards. And then yesterday, we got our first hit that actually made the wall. This is an 1150 card, and yes, it's very cutesy looking. It looks like a little anime kid.
Dude, that card's gonna be worth like $1. Like next year or whatever. Like, dude, I don't know. I think it's really stupid to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards banking on, like, I don't know, like they're fucking Pokemon or some shit. I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro, but I only have one Yu-Gi-Oh slab. And it's like from a special like 7-Eleven collab they did with Konami. Like, it's a card that's gonna hold its value forever, probably.
Character or whatever with a monster
This card's gonna be worth nothing.
on its head. Okay, this is 1150. So that
1150, especially if it's 1150, bro.
So you might say, well, in general, is that actually the value of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? In general, yes. In general, that's the hits. They're all around like maybe $7 to $10. However,
It's like all about money. Ugh, you get sick of it sometimes, don't you?
Opened way back. It was either late May or early June. I think it was my second or third box.
He doesn't talk about anything about the cards, the game, nothing. It's like, this is worth this much. It's like, dude, I wanted to tell such a fucking goddamn anti-Semitic joke. I hate Phil so much.
Pokemon that I opened, and I love this set. It's a lowland versions of the Pokemon.
It's all about them shekels
Okay,
and
the
shit,
hits
bro.
are very colorful in this set. We have opened. Let's see here. Okay.
Man, he's horrible about these fucking cards. Ugh.
TCG. There's Fusion World, and there's Master. Okay.
Oh my god, not the Dragon Ball cards. I'm gonna hang myself. Please, don't touch the Dragon Ball cards. No, I didn't want to use that one. Don't use the Dragon Ball cards, Phil.
I'll be honest, Fusion World is cheaper for whatever reason. I don't know why. But Masters is a little bit more expensive. But people told me that the Masters is the better set. That people are saying Masters is easier to play.
People have told me. No, he's looked online like an obsessive fucking retard, bro. Dude, I swear to God, he be just like looking online about these cards like a obsessive gambler. Looks up sports shit to place bets and shit. Like, down.
With Yu-Gi-Oh, only this particular box has full art cards. Okay? So if we're going to do Yu-Gi-Oh...
Oh, shit. Bro, guys. Oh, my God. So my boy hit me up last night. He got a pack of these. He got a whole box of these for like $100, dude. He's gonna float me a couple packs, I think, of the Chaos Origins. So I don't know. We get a bunch of cards to open.
Oh, and you want actual cards that could be big
maybe Monday.
This, when we're low on Surging Sparks, then I'll
He's
spare
like,
no time.
it's like, give me money. Here, I have this. Give me money. I have this too. Give me money. Maybe if I do this, we could do this for more money. And he expects you to give him money to open every single fucking pack. That's how horrible of a fucking person he is,
Power
bro.
grid out here, I swear you could sneeze at a power line and the power goes out. It's tremendous. Look, so now this is disconnected. This now has all the wires.
It's crazy. He's worse than a scalper, huh? Give me $50. I'll open this pack of cards in front of your face. Like,
so now it just went
yo.
out. So now
The
this is gonna have to
packs, these packs aren't even worth that much, bro. That's nuts.
No, Battle Duck. I didn't plug in my electric car, but
God, he's such a snaky little fuck. I hate him so much.
I'm not kidding. I keep telling you, all the lawmakers out here keep saying they want this to be such a green state. They want to get rid of all gas cars. They want to make every car run on electricity. It is midday on a Wednesday. It's 12:37 p.m. on a Wednesday. It's pure sun outside. And
Pure
the power
sun.
But
You ever hear someone describe weather like Phil does? It's pure sun. What does that mean, Phil?
I think the grid's going to be able to handle if everyone has an electric car.
Phil doesn't know how power... Bro, this is a guy who has no education in civic engineering at all. Right? Going, how's the grid going to handle people using electric cars? He's such a fucking retard.
Literally can't make this shit up.
Can't.
You can't. Anyway, thankfully the stream continues here because I have the battery backups. If I didn't have the battery backups, everything would have turned off right now. You would have been like, where did Phil go? But thankfully, I bought these nice battery backups.
Fuck no. I would have been like, thank God.
The power did come back luckily. Oh,
thank
so
God.
actually,
I'll see you guys later.
My, air pure.
Oh, he's gone. Where did Phil go now? Fucking jackass. He's the only guy that does this shit. This is like shit titty streamers do, dude.
I swear it better stay on. I am going to crash out. I
like how he giggled after saying he's gonna crash, because he really will crash the fuck out over something so mundane. You know what I mean? But Phil has to go like, I'm joking. I wouldn't crash out over something so mundane. I hate how he tries to wear this shifty ass mask to hide the stupid piece of shit little fucking goddamn asshole he is, you know? That motherfucker always on, dude.
All right.
I'll totally crash out. Yeah, he totally will. It's not a joke.
So, the poll
no
ended.
LOL at the end,
You guys
bro.
said you want me to try Dragon Ball Super Masters. Okay. I'm totally okay with that. If that is the case, let me look again. Okay, I could try it. So with the Masters, it says the best one available right now.
That's crazy, bro. You can see his like saggy titty, even though he lost all that weight. You can still see the You know, the silhouette of the tits and shit,
Called-
like an old woman.
Just listen to this. Ultra Bout Set 4 Impact Beyond
You know, like titties that once were.
Dimensions.
They didn't go away. They kind of like drooped.
Oh my
and
god.
shit.
That's a crazy name. Okay. So likely that's the one I will get. I'm looking for other masters.
God, he's so ugly, bro. Look at this shit. Ugh. That's so crazy. It's an insane fucking chin. Insane side profile, bro. Just everything about him. Like how do you live every day looking like this? He must
See,
be
this one-
duck.
yeah, this one
I
is
swear
not
he'd be
readily
ducking and
available. If
dodging
I
every
ordered it, it
mirror
would
in that
take, like, a
motherfucker,
week.
dude.
Okay.
Like, no bullshit. He don't look at himself in the eye in the mirror, dude. No shot.
All right. That's probably because the thing is,
It's crazy looking this old, bro, and
is
you're
this
only
one
like
too?
43.
That's not available either. This is an older set.
Right? I don't think like you should have a full on gray. Oh, bro, I think he forgot to like fucking dye this shit, or he's like, oh, this will look distinguished if I let it go full gray. But Phil totally dyes his hair and shit, dude. I feel like the sides of his hair are trying to fucking get gray, like Mr. Fantastic, like Mr. Dentastic or some
But
shit.
that one's not available. Again, that one you can get it, but it's like a week.
Like you can kind of see it, huh? That's funny as a motherfucker, bro.
To get it.
That's
the one-
crazy. 43. Dog. You shouldn't be looking like this, you know? Having such a sedentary
You
lifestyle
have to
and
wait a whole
shit.
week, and then they might not even ship it.
He doesn't
when
do
they explain they
construction
do.
or
That-
anything
that's what
stressful,
happened to
really.
me. I got burned ordering things that claimed they were a week out, and then they wouldn't even ship it. I'm like, well, what happened? They really don't even have it. They're full
His
of crap.
hair's
They never
upside
had it.
down,
I
L.
hate that crap. I want something that
Holy
says they can ship
fuck.
it right away. 'Cause
Hold
that way I'm
on,
guaranteed to
dog.
get it within the week. You see?
That's crazy, huh? How that shit looks like a cricket fucking letter C right here. But yeah, dude, boom. Boom. When you go straight profile, it's an upside down L like it is. That's funny. His head looks like a fucking Lego piece from this angle, bro. Like someone just went boop. Just popped that fucker
Okay,
on his
yeah,
big
I'm gonna
ass
try
head.
this one then.
Such a funny looking man.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, oh, by the way, thank you to SMG. SMG had done, I believe, another 200 kicks, and I had missed it here because the power was going on and off, and it was driving me nuts. Okay. So,
This is supposed to be a morning show, bro. He has nothing. He ain't talking about nothing. It's just like dead
yes, I'm
air. and-
aware that
I swear, just I fucking chat and dead air, begging for fucking cash. You know, we went through this is probably the third iteration trying to call this stupid slop a show, right? It used to be called the pre-stream podcast, and Keemstar bullied him into calling it the Level 1 podcast, and now we got like the DSP fucking gay show, and it's all the same shit. And he's so
What just happened?
unaware. It's so crazy. Just
we got
fucking
a troll. See, a bunch of stuff happened when the power went out. Here we go.
And he does this shit. He has nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? He has no topics, nothing, dude.
Oh, now my stupid security system is gonna be blipping and beeping downstairs because the power went out.
Oh my god, dude. Is that
I
our
hate that 'cause I
problem,
have to
Phil?
reprogram it. What a pain in my ass.
It's now it has to be a pain in everybody's ass, Phil, because the way you are,
Okay.
bro.
What was I gonna say? I got distracted. Yes, okay, so SMG, I counted your kicks, okay? Sorry, I'm so distracted on the show, guys. So I'm trying to get caught up. I missed so much.
Jesus Christ, it's so
Okay.
horrible.
All right, so, I think I will order the Dragon Ball set, like you guys have said. I think I'm gonna order it, and that will likely be our next set then. So we will wrap up with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I hope those Dragon Ball cards get lost in the mail. I do, bro. I hope they never
We
arrive,
will
dude.
continue on with Surging Sparks until that's done. Our next one will be this Dragon Ball Masters set. Okay. And then we'll do Dragon Ball. We'll try those. We'll see if those are any good. You know, I don't know anything about the Dragon Ball. Obviously, I know the Dragon Ball characters, but I don't know the cards. That'll be interesting.
He doesn't even know the oh, fuck. He's gonna trigger shit out of me. He's gonna trigger shit out of me if I watch him open those shits.
I was told you're not going to have much value in the Dragon Ball set. Okay.
I'm gonna be
As long as people
screaming.
like the
I'm gonna
cards and opening
scream.
them and seeing them and whatever. I guess the value doesn't really matter, but I guess we'll see.
So this is Kid Goku, I guess. It is fucking Goten or some shit. You know, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Okay.
I forgot the old guy's name.
Okay.
He's
Sporting,
master
thanks for
or
$2.
something.
He's protecting
Like,
you from
bruh.
doxing. Oh, I don't know how I could possibly protect you from doxing. How could I do that? I need to check out the Lord of the Rings game. All right, a few people are spamming the Lord of the Rings game stuff. So apparently, Lord of the Rings War in the North got some kind of a shadow dropped remaster re-release. And some people are bringing it up. So, FYI, I already played it. I played it when it was new. I think I did a full co-op playthrough of that game when the game first came out many years ago. It was an
Phil?
Xbox 360 PS3 game. You could see that full playthrough
All these idiots never seen it and don't want to watch it.
on
Phil.
my channel right now, but I don't really see a reason to replay it. I've already played it once, saw the whole game from start to finish ages ago when it was new. I don't think that doing it
New?
again today would have much value.
Value, aka I don't think it'd make me a lot of money if I played it. This motherfucker, he's so transparent, dude.
Yes, when you live in a gated community like I do, security systems on your home are standard. They come pre-installed, and everyone has it in the neighborhood. It's part of the perks of living in this community, is that everyone has a nice security system. But the pain is when the power goes out, it all resets, and then you got to go put in a bunch of codes and mess with it to get it to basically, you know, work again.
Fuck that shit. The type of house Phil lives in
It's a
is
little
so
bit of a pain.
shitty, bro. And cramped and little.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The houses are like right
One
next to
final
each
thing,
other.
this I
and
think you
shit.
guys are gonna like, okay? As
It's
you
like-
all know,
I swear, where Phil lives, it's almost like Section 8 homes for like fucking middle class white people.
recently I've been opening
Like
premium
really
packs,
shitty
correct?
houses, bro. I've
Right
seen
now
them.
we're currently doing prismatic evolutions. We've been doing these for a bit, and the set itself,
I always like how Phil tries to brag like he lives in a really dope spot because it has gates and shit. Like
okay, cool.
a lot of broke ass areas have gates and fucking cameras, Phil.
So here's the thing. We've been opening and opening and opening these and getting pretty much nearly nothing. We've had 2 hits in months, right? So I did some research, okay? And I found out something, okay? There are Japanese counterparts to these sets.
I'm done. I'm done, bro. He's just fucking finding this out. Do you see? Do you see how much of a fucking scam? How much of a fucking goddamn fraud and a scam this shit is? What the fuck, bro? You're just learning this shit? Dog, oh my god, I cannot with this dude. And I just learned that they're cheap. Fuck, he just fucking found out. He finally learned, bro. I can't. This is like some shit you learn on like day 2.
Okay? But in Japan, they do it completely differently. What do I mean by that? Okay?
All right, bro. He's bugging me. Let me tell you what I mean by this. He doesn't know. He still doesn't know. He doesn't know about the different rarity symbols. Bro, who wants to watch Phil open Japanese cards? He doesn't even know Japanese.
So in Japan, they have the equivalent of prismatic evolutions. They call it something different. They also have their equivalent of ascended heroes, and they call that something completely different, okay? However,
And they all come out a year before the American cards. Man, I hate this shit. He's such a fraud, bro.
it's essentially the same card sets. So basically, let's say, for example, in this set, it's all the evolutions, right? If you were to buy the Japanese version of this, the hits are also evolutions. It's the same cards, just in Japanese, all right? So why am I telling you about this? Because listen to this.
They're cheaper.
If you get the Japanese counterparts of those boxes, you are guaranteed hits. In these boxes, you're not guaranteed anything. But if you buy the Japanese one,
You're not guaranteed hits in the Japanese ones. You're guaranteed the same fucking hits, Phil. What the fuck? And the cards are spread out, so the hit rates are a little bit different. Like, I think the set so far that has the most hits is that stupid bunk ass perfect order set. But it has more hits because there's fewer fucking cards in the set, dude. And it goes the same way for the Japanese shit. He's so stupid, bro. Gets on my nerves.
you're guaranteed
He's wearing me
actual
out today,
rare
guys.
cards. No matter what, you're going to get them. Okay?
He's
So,
a
for
retard,
example,
bro.
a
This is how a gambler fucking buys shit. This is how a gambler buys scratchers and shit. Huh? The scratcher says 1 in 10 tickets is a guaranteed hit. And he buys like 20 of them, bro.
Ascended Heroes in English
This
is
is what
called
gamblers
Mega
do.
Dream EX in Japan. The box looks the same almost. It's very similar. Okay. However, it's 10 packs instead of 6. Each pack has 10 cards in it. So that's different for Japan because usually in Japan it's 5 cards a pack. It's 10 cards. But get this, you are guaranteed anywhere from 4 to like 8 hits. So if I buy that box and we use those as our premium packs, we're going to actually get hits. Okay? Now the catch is the hits are worth less. So for example, if I were to pull an Evolution special illustration,
Yeah, they're worth less. Nobody wants Japanese cards, bro, except for actual collectors. Like bro, I've been collecting fuck. I'll show you guys Monday. But I collect like vintage Pokemon shit sometimes, like Japanese, because they're fucking way cheaper than the English ones, and they're nicer. Like Japanese people just take care of their shit. Where I told you guys when we were kids, we thought the Japanese cards were fake, bro. We would tear them up and fucking fuck with them and all this shit. We never took good care of them, bro. So I've been collecting some of the ones I had as a kid, and they're fucking nice, bro. They're fucking primo. Like I got a Haunter, then I got a PSA5 Machoke. They're fucking sick. I highly recommend buying Japanese cards if you're an actual collector. You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck. Say a card's 400 fucking dollars, like a big full art shits, right? You could probably get that same card for 150 bucks, dude. Like graded or some shit. Like it's crazy, dude, you know? But it's like cool if the values like you're a regular person, not like a con scam artist like Phil, right?
rare card out of this box, it might be worth
Like it's cheaper for him to buy the cards. He's still gonna fucking charge you the same amount of money to open them. You know what I mean? That's how he gets down, bro. He's dirty.
$500 to $1,800. If I were to pull the same exact Evolution card out of the Japanese version, it'd probably be worth about $100 up to maybe $600. Do you see how it's a big decline in value? But they're the same cards. They look the same. They're awesome cards. And there's a strongly increased chance of getting them if you get the Japanese sets. Okay? The catch is,
Bro, I swear to God, I feel like this whole card shit he's doing is super astroturfed. You know what I mean? Like the Vest Saga or the hats and the fishing lures and the bubble blows. It feels like, because I don't watch Phil every day anymore. I'm just giving you guys my feelings. Because the way he's trying to fucking usk this shit off on people, it feels like the way he acts when a gimmick's starting to like kind of lose steam, bro. You know what I mean? He's trying to keep that ball in the air and shit like it's still a thing. I don't know how to say it. It just feels like AstroTurf. That's the best word for it. It just feels really fake. It feels like he's getting fake tips to keep this shit around. Cause I'm like, bro, don't nobody like this shit. And there's like super better fucking Pokemon content creators actually give cards away and shit like that. You know, like, why are you gonna watch like DSP pack rips? Like, fuck this nigga, dude.
Have to be okay with Japanese cards. But when I'm doing a premium pack opening, wouldn't you rather have a strong
It feels
chance
fake.
we're
Everything
getting a
about
hit?
it's just such a
Because
scam.
you get it a
dog.
lot. From what I'm to understand, you get hits all the time in those boxes. For the record, they cost more. So for example, this Prismatic Evolutions costs around $100. Sometimes it's a little more. The box of Japanese ones of
It's a
this
scam.
cost anywhere between $130 to $200 for 10 packs. But the packs are premium packs where you're going to get hits.
And you're still gonna have to pay his greedy, entitled ass the same amount of money. I hate him. Look at these. These are the eyes of a child of fucking Satan and shit, bro. On my mom.
Okay?
I hate looking in his eyes, bro. Those brown fucking
So,
God.
That's
His eyes are like straight up like fucking fresh shit brown, bro. They are like the color of fresh shit in a fucking toilet, bottomless pits of fucking septic tank and shit, bro. Just the devil's eyes, bro. Like eyes like a shitty little Mexican doll
the
and
thing.
shit, bro.
Would you like to
Holy
actually
fuck.
see me get real hits? Because that's the problem. We're going
I hate
so
looking in
endlessly
his
with
eyes,
Ascended
bro.
Heroes
He's looking.
and Prismatic Evolution.
I don't know. Something's going on. His eyes are looking super evil today, bro. Fuck.
But we're getting so little hits out of it that I think people just don't really care that much about the premium packs. Because, oh, by the way, there's also God packs in the Japanese. I forgot to mention that. It's just like these. Any of those packs can be a God pack. And then you get all hits. Every single card is a hit.
Holy shit, bro. Do you hear how he's lying to himself and shit, bro? There for sure might be a God pack in here. Okay, bro.
Okay?
It's like getting struck by fucking lightning, Phil. Good luck, though.
So I guess the question is,
Degenerate
do you want to see a
gambler
higher
at
chance of
heart.
hits and actually see me get hits, but the hits are less value? Or do you want to see me continuously keep doing these as premium packs, but we almost never get anything? Right?
You still gonna pay the same amount of money.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you're a con artist, Phil.
I guess I'll have to look at it. It looks like people are torn. Yeah.
People are
Some people are
torn,
like, no,
bro.
they're just completely against Japanese packs. They don't want Japanese packs. Other people are like, yeah, you know, if you're going to have more hits, right? Overdrive says it sounds like those Japanese packs are more for collectors than normal people. Well, think of it this way. If you're not someone playing the game, but you're a collector and you want to get hits, yes, you're exactly right. Those particular sets are meant as chase sets, meaning you want to try to get hits more frequently.
He sounds so retarded when he tries to just rationalize something that doesn't need rationalizing that much, right? It's like, no, it's what that viewer said. That's point blank, period, Phil. They're more for actual collectors, and he's kind of pointing out that Phil isn't that, dude. He's not an actual collector, bro, so it doesn't really make sense for you to open them. Not only does Phil not know Japanese, he doesn't even know fucking Pokemon are on him half the time.
So you buy that set. It's more expensive.
Nobody
but
wants
you're
to see
gonna
him
get
do that
those hits
shit.
more frequently. Do you see?
But I like the way he starts stimming. He starts stimming, bro. When his empty, vapid head tries to come up with a way to gaslight you, you know, he's like, so this is how it goes. Sometimes it's cold outside because the trade winds from the ocean are in the sky, and it's like, the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's cold because it's winter today, Phil. You know what I mean? He just tries to over rationalize stupid shit to hide his inadequacies and garbage like that, bro. It's so transparent.
Lixification says, don't know if you care about Pitch Black, but Target now has lots of booster bundles. Number one, I doubt it. It's probably your mileage may vary. Out here, literally all my Pokemon vending machines and everything are all sold out constantly. Like, I check, they're always empty. So I guarantee you that means that our Target also probably doesn't have anything. But as for Pitch Black, yeah, we did 2 whole boxes of Pitch Black. Right now, I don't think I would want to open Pitch Black again. Even the value of Pitch Black has dropped dramatically. Oh, you're saying online Target has it?
I
Really?
told Phil. I
That's
told
shocking
you,
that
Phil.
online Target
Pitch
actually
Black's
has it.
worth nothing. Good luck getting the 30 shits, man. I'm on that, bro. I'm actually camping out for a few boxes of that shit.
Right. They have booster bundles. They have
That box is gonna fucking age like wine.
single
I
packs.
have a feeling.
What? What? That doesn't even make sense.
What?
They're selling single packs for $18 at Target.
That's how much
That's
they're
ridiculous.
worth. That's how
Why
much
would
they're
you spend
worth.
$18 on a single pack of the new set.
What do you mean? That's what he spends on them. That's crazy. Why would you spend scalper prices? Why would you pay scalper prices on this? The guy who buys all his shit scalper prices. Why would you do that? I hate that shit. How about you shut the fuck up, Phil? You do it. You do it, bro. Nobody else can?
You can buy a booster bundle of 6 packs for $30.
Why would you buy something over MSRP as he sits here, bro, with all his fucking goddamn begged for, goddamn pretty much hand-given fucking boxes that he bought way over MSRP from fucking scalpers? He's such a hypocrite. dude.
$2, or you can buy a single pack for $18. Why would you ever do that?
Why would you do that? Why would you overpay for something? He sounds
Anyway,
so retarded when he
yeah,
says shit like that,
uh,
bro. But you can, Phil? Why aren't you stupid for doing it, but everybody else is? You know what I mean? Like, he really
It
thinks he's
also
above
claims they have-
everybody,
oh my
bro.
God, that's expensive. They're claiming to have.
Why would you do this? But you do it all the time, Phil. Can you explain
What?
that?
Dude, Target prices are insanely inflated.
Everybody's
These must
are,
be for
Phil.
resellers.
He's
Like,
so
it's-
retarded that he doesn't get that, like, pretty much Target, GameStop, fucking Walmart, bro. They're all selling shit at fucking scalper prices. It's kind of fucking gross.
It's Pokemon TCG
Shit you
Scarlet and
can't do
Violet
about
Elite
it
Trainer
either.
box, Prismatic Evolutions. So it's the trainer box of Prismatic Evolutions. That should sell for like $60 to $70. It's $220. So these must be resellers.
They're not, Phil. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. Target really be overselling, like,
Yeah, these
overinflating
prices are
shit.
ridiculous. So these must all be resellers.
Only actual reputable store would never raise prices
25th
to meet
anniversary
demand.
celebrations booster pack.
You hear this? You hear this fucking stupid little child? Only resellers would fucking do that. Target would never increase the price of something to meet demand,
At
man.
$55 for one pack
Not
of
good
cards.
old corporation Target. Fuck.
Yeah, these are all resellers.
They're
you have
all
to filter them
resellers.
sold by Target.
Fuck.
Filter.
Fuck no. They all sell shit
Sold
way
by
over fucking MSRP.
Apply. Oh, there you go.
God damn, is this all his channel is now,
yeah,
bro?
look at that. It filtered everyone out. It did. So really, all they have are the booster bundles of Pitch Black. They have a Black Curum EX and Melmetal EX box. What is this? What cards are in here? I think this is Ascended Rivals and no, this is Destined Rivals and Journey Together.
Ew, Journey Together. That set sucked.
4 booster packs. Oh, so you don't even know what you're getting. All
Don't
right,
buy
anyway.
Journey Together.
Yeah, I don't know why Target allows resellers on their site unless they're just greedy, and it sounds like they're just greedy. They want money. Well, thanks for telling me, Helixification.
The only shit that's cool about Journey Together, bro, are like the trainer cards to have like some of the Pokemon with them and shit. But other than that, dude, it's such a bunk set. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip.
I lost
considering
money
you opened
on
2
that
entire
set,
boxes
dude.
of Pitch Black. I already have the whole set of standard cards. I mean, all I would really be chasing there, I'm not even chasing the set anymore. I'd just be chasing like hits.
That's
you
the
know,
first
and we already
ETB
got
I
2 of the
bought.
best hits,
That shit
Chandelure
sucked,
and
dude.
whatever Zero Aura or whatever the hell his name is. I mean, really, we'd just be chasing the Darkrai. And even the Darkrai isn't worth that much anymore. The price went way down. Oh, now my speaker is desynced because the power went out. Great. Hold on 1 second while I resync my speakers.
Oh my god, dude. It's always fucking something with Phil, bro. Oh, I gotta go scratch my fucking nuts. I'll be right back. Or, oh, I gotta go brush my teeth. Like some weird shit, dude. He thinks it's okay.
Whenever you're on the internet, take everything with a grain of salt. Be skeptical of everyone around you. Do not take stuff for granted. Do not believe everything that you're told. Never, ever, ever give out your personal information to someone that you don't know.
Like Phil
Do
has.
not send money to people you don't know or gifts. Nothing like that. You have to understand there are people.
That includes Phil. All the shit Phil's saying, it directly really applies to him, bro. Don't fucking get Phil money on PayPal, or he'll get all your personal information. Don't fucking sit here and give him money. Don't fuck with Phil, you know? Like
who are malicious on the internet, and they will try to take advantage of a gullible person.
Yup.
Particularly, they're looking for people who seem lonely, who don't have friends, and who want to talk with people all the time on the internet.
Like you? Like you, motherfucker?
They're gonna prey on you. They're looking for you. They're casing you.
Yo,
get it?
this
It's
is
a case.
crazy.
We're like, oh, is this person getting in the archetype of the person I'm trying to get? Someone who kind
Yo,
of
I'm
wants
gonna
someone to
clip
talk to. I
that
talk to
shit,
them for a
bro.
bit. Next thing I know, I get them to send me shit.
I'm gonna
You gotta
clip
be
that
very careful
motherfucking
about
shit.
this kind of stuff because
That shit gonna age like wine as well.
there's
What
people
the
who
fuck?
make a living doing it. I'm gonna repeat what I just said. There's people on the internet who make a living scamming people, impersonating and or
Yo.
catfishing them, making shit up. So
This is
please
hilarious.
be
He has
careful
like no self-awareness
with this
of who
kind of
he
stuff
is
going down.
as a person,
I
bro.
obviously
It's kind of hilarious.
completely am against it. I think it's heinous activity, but that's the whole real risk you take in this digital era of people with online existences, right? It really is. It's scary to think of, right? That this is really happening, but it is. Guys, you got to understand something. Many years ago, listen to this. There was someone who stole pictures and social media posts from some woman, impersonated this woman, okay?
No, guys, there's this guy, okay, who used to tell his disabled viewers that he was gonna lose his house if you didn't give him money. And guess what? He was never gonna lose his house, bro. He ended up not losing his house and still telling you that he needed as much money as he needed when he said he was gonna lose his house. Bro, I remember this dude filing for bankruptcy and lying to the IRS about all the shit he hid. He was hiding a bunch of shit from the IRS so they wouldn't take it from him. Yeah, dude. I knew this guy who takes advantage of people's loneliness and dejection from fucking reality and disabilities and shit to get money from them, bro. And he uses their hobbies and things they like to make them fucking fall into his spider web, bro. It's crazy. I knew this guy. This is the funniest shit he used to do. He used to beg for money to get groceries, and then to play on your sympathy, he would go, I need money or I'd have to eat bologna sandwiches for dinner. Oh my God, the horror. This fucking motherfucker, bro. I knew a guy, the same guy, he would fucking threaten to dox you with the information that he had if you gave him money on PayPal. You know? So you gotta be careful. Some of these people are very malicious on the internet.
Okay.
Fuck this motherfucker,
And made
bro.
an entire view right now. There's people in my chat who are not who they say they are. They've made up an online persona that's completely fabricated. When they talk to you about themselves, they're lying. And they're probably have malicious intentions of trying to get your real information. Try to get your Discord account. Trying to get your X account. Your
He says this shit, but he lets these people stay in his chat as long as they give him money and shit. You know what I mean?
not really Facebook anymore. Probably maybe
Like the rule in Phil's chat is you're not a problem until you're a problem for him, you know?
I don't know.
Yo, what up, Max? Good to see you, homeboy. Thanks for being a member for 17 months. You're back from vacation? Fuck yeah. Hope you had a good time, homie. Back to the trenches.
Instagram, TikTok. They
Now
want to
back to
find
work.
out about you
We
so
got
that they
low
can
cows
data
to
mine you
wrangle.
and try to mess with you and try to get stuff out of you. It's a scary thought, but it's a very real problem in real life right now that's happening. Okay? So please be careful about with that stuff. Okay. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Very narrowly won the poll by only a couple percent, actually. Okay, so it will be on this stream. If we do pack rips, it'll be Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Okay? Fish Tank Big Boss did a $2 super chat and asks, hold on. What has been the best and worst boxes
God,
for
this
pulls?
music sucks.
So, worst box is easy. Lorcana. That Disney Lorcana box, what was it, Reign of Jafar? In the entirety of the box, there was only basically 2 hits that they would consider hits that were rare cards. I did have some holofoil versions of cards that were better cards for playing. So they ended up being my more higher value cards. I think I had like a $7 Lady from Lady and the Tramp and like an $8 Huey, one of the 3 duck sons of Donald Duck, okay? And that was it. The entire box, the best cards I got was a $7 Lady and an $8 Huey.
The fuck? I didn't
The
see.
hits
He
were only
opened
worth
Disney
$1 to
cards,
$2.
bro.
So come
What
to
the
find
hell?
out, Lorcana was getting
That's kind of
strongly
funny.
criticized by
I can't believe I
collectors
missed
for basically
that.
having 0 value boxes. And now, with the last 2 boxes they've put out, they changed it. They added in a whole new rarity of card that is worth a ton and is way more frequent. So now collectors like the last 2 boxes so much that they actually have surged in value. And so, for example, that box that I got was under $200. The newer current boxes go for over $300 because people want them for
I didn't know that. I gotta check out Irokana. I ain't heard of that shit,
because
dude.
they're going to get the hits, you see? So that's the least valued box, I would say, or the worst for pulls. The best...
There's I have to look into it. Maybe we'll watch it. I think I have a trailer for it that I saved. We'll watch it Monday. But I think I heard of a new card game, bro, where they're just like throwing all the dope properties into it. So let's say like, I don't know, fucking Dragon Ball and Cyberpunk 2077. They're just like throwing shit
box
at the
for
wall.
pulls.
I gotta look into
Let me
it.
think about this. Because we're not going solely off of value of one card. We're going off of overall pulls, correct? Man.
Feels like there are a bunch
See,
of
because
new
with
card
Pokemon
games nowadays,
boxes, In
dude.
general, I get around 4 hits. Sometimes I've gotten 5 or 6. I think one time I got 7, but I can't remember what box it was.
I don't know if there'd be Sailor Moon, but if there is, that'd kind of be dope.
Was
It'd
it
be
Pitch
a little
Black that we
dope.
got 7? The first Pitch Black box? It might have been the first Pitch Black box we got 7 hits. I think we did good with Surging Sparks, too. I'm almost positive with Surging Sparks. We got the Pikachu. We got the cast form. I think we got that Kecleon.
I'll look for that trailer,
And I
bro,
think
but
we
it
got
looks
1 or
funky.
2, like just around $10 range cards. I think the Surging Sparks, we got like 6 or 7 hits. I can't 100% confirm that. So it was either, I would say either Pitch Black or Surging Sparks. If we're talking about number of hits, if you're talking overall hits, the best hit I ever got was still the Mega Greninja EX, and that was from Chaos Rising. Someone tipped $1 and said, secret admirer dropping by with just a little bit of support. Well, thank you for the $1. Appreciate that. And someone else tipped $1.28 and said something absolutely ridiculous. Thank you for $1. I'm not reading it. Okay. Okay. This has been a very long morning show, so I'd like to adjourn it and start playing Assassin's Creed. Does anyone else have a final topic you'd like to discuss? Any final contributions to get shouted out before we begin with the game?
Oh, yes. When are you gonna hang yourself from the ceiling fan, Phil?
Now would be the chance before we adjourn. Yes, I mean, Megabird says, can you tell the chat to try not to date each other or roleplay that they're dating? Sometimes the chat gets weird. Yes, this is not teen chat. This is not dating chat. This is DSP gaming.
Only
It's supposed
Phil's
to be a
allowed
chat room for
to
people watching
date
and enjoying
people
my
in
content.
chat.
In general, you should be on topic about that. Now, I do allow people to talk about all kinds of things, and usually, as long as you're not being offensive, I let it roll. But if I get complaints that people are in here doing this kind of stuff and it's derailing the stream, I am going to go ahead and take advantage, take care of that. Fish Tank Big Boss at another $2 super chat. He says, we need a list of Hall of Fame pulls and values. So you want a list you can reference? I'd have to figure out how to do that. Because you're right, I don't have that right now. Maybe I could have the bots do it. Maybe I could have the bots do it. I could have Hall of Fame command, and it would actually list what we have. Because literally every set besides Disney is up here. We've got Pokemon, One Piece, Marvel Magic cards, Final Fantasy Magic cards, and now Yu-Gi-Oh! So we have all kinds of stuff up there. Yeah, for sure. Maybe I should do a command on the bots. The bots would tell you what the hits are and what the value is from the sets. The problem is that basically they fluctuate a lot. The prices go up and down. So, for example, when I got Gruden, it was 118. Now he's up to like 125. When I got Greninja, he was 380. Now he's only 210. When I got Cloud, he was 21. Now he's up to 23, 24.
Jesus
They
Christ.
fluctuate.
This is like all he talks about. It's worth this many shekels, and this is worth this many shekels. And I think this whole box is worth this many shekels. And there might be things in this box worth this many shekels. But, you know, oh, God.
All the time. So,
You know, it'd be funny, bro. I swear to God, if somehow Phil got like early onset dementia, and the first thing to ever go was his ability to count. You know what I mean? Like, he just couldn't recognize numbers and shit no more. You know, it's just like he could beg and
it would be
shit.
hard
I
to
don't
keep it
know.
updated. I'm not going to check it every day and update the prices, you know?
He just couldn't do math, so he just wasn't an effective fucking beggar
Paulo
and
asked, do you
shit.
ever off stream go through the cards in case you miss something worth a lot? Yes. What I do off stream is I take all the pulls we do and I sort them and I put them into binders. I've showed you.
Why was Phil trying to talk to Grace Thorpe? I think he was drunk, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna just be straight up. I don't know, but I'll speculate, okay? I think he got a little juiced up, bro, and felt a little brave and got in her DMs. It was probably trying to wiggle something out of her. What that something is, I don't fucking know, right? Or it could have been like, you know, them trying to fucking do something together. But I told you, the thing that makes it weird for me is she has just like nothing, absolutely like nothing to do with Phil. It's kind of like the Becky Boop situation all over again, you know? It's like, why are you hitting up this more attractive than fucking cat chick at 3 a.m. when I know you're a little fucking bit on the juice and stuff, Phil? You know what I mean? He's starting to have a pattern, bro. Right? And then add on how he's usually a super fucking weirdo about women and shit. He acts all asexual and shit. It's like, yeah, no, it's fair to ask Phil, what are you fucking doing messaging Grace? But honestly, it could be nothing. It could be a big nothing burger. But ultimately, I don't know. This is like more Vortex nonsense that's like a nothing burger, yeah? Nothing's gonna come of it. But like good Phil
Here's
Spurgouts.
Adventures on Kami's Island One Piece, which we just opened last week. I built the binder. So this is all the cards from that set in order with the ones that are missing, you know, empty. And when I do this,
That's how a little kid makes a binder, bro. I'm gonna play every single card in this fucking binder.
like, I feel like some of the appeal of the Avatar fighting game is you're a fan of Avatar, so you understand, oh, look, here's a character from an anime that got translated into a fighting game, so you can get to see their movesets used and reference. Apparently, the game has a lot of references that are really neat to the show, but I don't watch the show. So without having watched the show, how do I know what the hell I'm watching to understand what it is in the game? So I would likely miss a ton of stuff out of the Avatar game that I'm supposed to be understanding. I wouldn't get any of this stuff. People would be all excited and think it's the best game ever when I don't even know what it is, you know?
That's actually reasonable. That's actually kind of what I said too, huh? But in less words. It's like, yeah, I don't really fuck with Avatar, so I wouldn't really like be that into it, you know? I get it. I'm not gonna hold Phil for that one, bro.
So no, I mean, I purposely skipped Avatar thinking if I was going to play one of the new ones, it would be the Marvel one that would make more sense, right?
When's Virtua Fighter coming out? That's like the next big fighting game, I think.
Can I say
I'm
the same
waiting
about
for.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh, all we're doing is opening card packs. That's it.
I gotta look.
With Avatar, we'd be playing the game and investing tons of hours into it, not just opening and looking at cards. It's kind of a different kind of time investment.
Oh shit,
I
that shit
can
ain't
see
coming out
some of the
till
pictures of the
27,
Ocarina of
bro.
Time Special Edition Switch 2. I think it's neat. It's been a long time since we've really had these special edition consoles, right? When you see them now, they're like ultra rare and like special drops no one can buy. So it's kind of nice to see that they're doing it again. They used to do it all the time. They always had these consoles that were tied into certain games and stuff. It's nice that they're doing it. But, I mean, you're right. I'm not going to get it or anything. What do I need another Switch 2 for? I barely use mine. Literally this year, my Switch 2 has been used to play old Pokemon games the entire year. Right? Have we even played a new game on there besides Star Fox, which we played twice?
Damn, what other fighting games are supposed to come out this year? I think that's it. Marvel Tokon was like the last big one I was waiting for. The next year we have Virtua Fighter 6. That's gonna be dope. We've been eating, man.
Justin said he'd do a collab where he trains you on Tokon. If he actually said that, I'll just respond. I actually appreciate that because I would probably benefit from it, but I don't like Tokon. I'm not going to play it.
Oh,
I'm not
Phil.
gonna buy it again on PlayStation to play it.
Dude, that is the most retarded fucking thing I think Phil could ever do. If that's true, right? To pass up doing something with Justin Wong. Anything, bro. Oh my God, I'd be humble as shit if he was to bless my stream.
Nor do I want to learn the game. I just don't like it. So
It's like Jesus
if you did
Christ
offer
visiting
that,
your
I
house
appreciate
for
the
a little
offer,
bit.
but I will decline because I don't like the game.
What a bitch, bro. What a bitch. It's just because he's fucking sour grapes on him, bro. Phil don't like that the young kid. Don't forget, Justin Wong was a little boy, a little baby boy back in the day, dude. You know, back in me and Phil's youth. That must actually like get under Phil's craw. That this little kid, right, that, you know, used to get kind of clowned and punked a little bit in the FGC. Like, it's just a god. He's one of the greats, dude. He's getting memed. He's a legend. And Phil's just like a
Will I play
low-cow.
Hellraiser? I might.
Low-cow Brunel.
I agree. Assassin Gamers.
You
I
should
hope that
take
they'll
that
sell those
fucking
Joy-Cons
clinic, bro,
separately. I held off buying a
fucker.
second set till a special
Who do you
edition
think
one
you
released.
are, Phil?
I'm with you on that. It would be nice if they would sell themed Joy-Cons. That would be kind of neat if they did that. And I don't know if they've done that yet. I know that the third party are selling them, but I don't know if like Nintendo is actually selling branded ones to certain games or whatever. Thank you. Someone just hit me $3 and said, this is support from Norway, so please enjoy some of my hard-earned oil money. Well, thank you for the $3 oil money tip. I appreciate that. And that is a $3 anonymous tip for up to 67 of support. Now, again, guys, we have momentum. Can we get to 100? Let's do it right now. Because here's the thing. I get the feeling that when I start playing Assassin's Creed, I'm not going to get much or any support. I'm just being honest. Like, almost no one has been supporting during Assassin's Creed. So I'd like to actually do better than a $67.
It's funny when he says that while begging for money. I'm just being honest. Like, okay, that's supposed to make me feel good, Phil.
Stream. Can we get to 100?
Supposed to make me want to give you money. You're being honest
Let's go.
how
Can we get
bad you're begging right now.
Single sub on Kick. Seriously? You see how few subs I got on Kick this week? Can I get one sub? Just one. You can even do it anonymously to hide your identity. Just one sub on Kick. Come on. The gameplay starts whenever I want to. In reality, I want to get around 2 hours of gameplay at least in today, but we could do more, depending.
Damn.
No rush. I mean, we're going to do all story today. We're just going to push the story and see as far as we can get. Madamus with the sub. We got a single sub from...
He's like, it worked. It worked. Ooh, it's working. Fucking Phil, dude. Ooh, holding these fuckers hostage is working.
Someone who isn't a troll this week. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The stars have aligned. The dimensional rift has opened.
Guys, like one fucking sub, Phil.
Wait a minute. Can't Elope just gifted a sub? I can't believe it. Another sub, and it's not from a troll. We got 2 subs. Holy schmoly. Kick support. It does exist. It's not just a tall tale. It's not just a white whale. It's real. Wow. Amazing. All right. Thank you, both of you, for the sub on Kick. That's awesome. Now, can we get a tip bigger than $3? Maybe a $5 or $10 one. Can we inch towards 100? Just inch towards it slowly.
This is straight up how titty streamers beg for cash, bro. Fuck that shit. I love it. He's just like a straight up titty streamer nowadays, dude.
All right. Madamus says, I got on Kick. I gifted the sub. I left. The chat is way too annoying. Uh-oh. Cantaloupe is starting to drop single kicks again. It begins again. Well, Cantaloupe, let me see. Cantaloupe, you did not do any kicks earlier this week, correct? Let me check. I don't think you did. Because if that's the case...
Oh my god, bro. Financial audits and shit. Like the feds,
we're going to play for about an hour. Then I'm going to take my real break of the stream.
I'm going to get out of here. This dude's just like going in circles. He's going in circles at this point. Yo, I'm going to be back Friday. I think. That's a hard I think. But I should be. Friday, Phil's playing old fighting games, bro. So we might get some good spurg outs from him this Friday. And then Monday, you already know, regular Bacon Social Club business to conduct. We got locales on the docket to yap about all morning. So, yep, that's all we doing, bro. So if I don't see you fucking Friday, I'll see you when I see you guys. Till then, I appreciate everybody who hung out with me today. You guys are the best, bro. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay high, stay hydrated. I'll see you in the next episode, my friends.